What's going on, guys? My name is Sam with Wiki, and this is Going Nuclear, a series where I show you guys some cool nuclear gameplays from Black Ops 2. In this game, I managed to get a nuclear and I dropped 100 plus kills in the same game. I thought this achievement would make for a pretty entertaining video, and fortunately, it did not take that long to get. So I'm playing some demolition here on standoff with some of my buddies. I've said this numerous times on my channel, but I'll say it again. It is extremely advantageous to party up in Black Ops 2 for a number of different reasons, primarily because the game is just easier and more fun when you are in a full party, in my experience. I remember the night that I got this gameplay, it was just one of those nights where our team was all clicking and meshing together well and just having a good time. On top of that, we were getting into some amazing lobbies. I mean, we were getting matched up against those noobs that are so bad they don't even know how to rage quit. It was awesome. This game was part of probably the best lobby I've ever been in for Black Ops 2. The enemies were being troopers for sure. It's almost amazing that they didn't all back out, because, you know, that's pretty much what always happens in Black Ops 2 these days. We had so many VSATs up in the air, so much air support for the majority of the game, and they were being spawn trapped for the entire game. I alone put up 4 VSATs, then my teammates put up another 7 as well, and then I ended up getting 2 swarms and 4 escort drones in this game. That being said, I only got 22 score streak kills the entire game, which is pretty astonishing considering 2 swarms and 4 escort drones. My 2 swarms got me a combined 19 kills, and then I had 4 escort drones that only got me 3 kills. I thought that was pretty crazy. Normally escort drones are good, you know, normally they're a really good score streak, but since we had so much other score streaks and VSATs up in the air, I think the escort drones just had trouble finding anyone to kill before something or someone else killed them. They did actually help a little bit, because for whatever reason the enemies wanted to shoot them down so badly. They just kept spawning and running outside, looking straight up in the air with their launchers, trying to shoot down the helicopters, and they were just feeding me lots of easy kills here, especially in the second round. So 22 kills with these score streaks, and then an additional 97 kills with my gun, for a total of 119 kills in this game. I thought that was kind of interesting. Normally when you watch a 100 plus gameplay, the majority of the kills come from the score streaks or kill streaks, but I managed to pull it off the other way around, so I thought that was pretty cool. Speaking of score streaks, I went with the VSAT, escort drone, and swarm like I mentioned, because I wanted to get a lot of kills obviously, but at the same time I did not want to die either, so I could drop a nuclear. So I wanted score streaks that I did not have to operate, aka the Lodestar or the VTOL warship, because I wouldn't want my body to be vulnerable while I was controlling it. So this setup seemed to make sense. Switching out the escort drone with the dogs would probably be a good idea as well, especially for this gameplay since I only got 3 kills. This is actually the same class I used in my Going Nuclear with assault rifles video a couple weeks ago. If you missed it, or any other video in this series, I have a playlist up on my channel with the entire series. So with this class setup, there isn't that much to talk about. It is a very solid class setup with this Type 25, which is one of the best assault rifles in the game. I'd even say that it's one of the best guns in the game right now. However, as I am recording this commentary, another new update has been released for Black Ops 2, so it will be interesting to see if there was any gun balancing in the update. I will be sure to cover this on my channel, because I think it is very important for Black Ops 2 fans to know what guns have been nerfed or buffed in the game. It seems like about every 3 weeks now we are getting new updates or new patches in this game, which is good, I guess, because they are trying to improve the game, but at the same time they are tweaking the weapons so often that it is almost hard to keep up with. And if you want to play well, you need to keep adjusting your game to the new updates. I'm sure there are a boatload of people out there that one day all of a sudden their favorite weapon gets nerfed and they have no idea. They're playing, having fun one day, the next day they're playing horrible, and they don't know that it's because their favorite gun, their go-to gun that they use all the time, has been made a lot worse. But if you are watching this video, chances are you know all about the patches and what they consist of when they come out. Like I said, I will be sure to cover this on my channel if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Black Ops 2 info. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover in this gameplay, and we still have a little bit of time left, fortunately, so I wanted to discuss the connection in Black Ops 2 and just kind of try to explain it a little bit better for you guys. I definitely don't know everything that has to do with the connection in this game. I don't think anybody really fully understands it. In fact, I don't even think that the developers fully understand, or at least it seems like they don't fully understand it, or you'd think it'd be a little bit better. But here goes nothing. Having a good connection can help and hurt you in this game, just like having a bad connection is going to help and hurt you in this game. Primarily, having a bad connection is going to hurt you, but it can help you as well. First off, I want to talk about when you are host. So when you are host, nobody will be ahead of you in the game. Everyone is connected off of you, so they will potentially be behind you in the game. I mean, we are just talking milliseconds here, and it doesn't sound like much, but it does make a big difference. So when you are host or have a compatible connection to the host, meaning you have a 4-bar and you're not going to be that far behind of the host. In fact, you're going to be ahead of most of the other players that might have a bad connection. But basically, sometimes you will be able to run around a corner and kill somebody before you even appear on their screen because they are behind you in the game. On the flip side, if there is an enemy behind you and you run around a corner to get out of their line of sight, you can be killed by wanted bullets. What I mean by this is in the movie Wanted, they were able to curve bullets around walls, and what happens is even though you are 5 or 6 feet around the corner, on the enemy screen you haven't gone around the corner yet because they have a worse connection and they are behind you in the game, which just kind of doesn't make sense, and it's really frustrating. Both of these circumstances is very frustrating, and I've experienced this a number of times, and it's almost like, what are you supposed to do? There's really nothing you can do except for just hope for the best connection possible, in which case you're still going to be killed by wanted bullets, so it is very, very frustrating. Finally, I just want to say that one of the developers did confirm that turning off the theater recording will improve your connection, just because it's going to free up a little bit of bandwidth, so it will help a little bit if you are having bad connection issues. Now this gameplay is just about wrapped up. Here we are in overtime. Heading into overtime, I was at 99 kills. Only needed the 1 more kill to get the 100 kill count. I guess 2 more kills for the 100 plus. But I got those right away. We managed to spawn trap them a bit more in this overtime. And I got on a little bit of a streak, but then died again to a shotgun. The final score was 119 kills, 11 deaths. This map is amazing for spawn trapping. Originally, I kind of didn't like this map a whole lot, but for demo and domination, this map is amazing for getting them spawn traps down. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you check out my channel in the description and blow up that like button. Roll out.